Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's look at lesson 2.6, connecting proportional relationships and slope. Connecting proportional relationships and slope. All right, so let's look at how to find the slope of a line. So the slope of a line is the steepness of a line. How steep is a line? Okay, so in order to find slope, you need 2 points that land on the line. You need to find at least 2 points that land on the line. 2 points, 2 ordered pairs. Okay, so one way to find slope is by using rise over run. And I'll show you how to do that in the middle. Rise is how much you're going up, how much you're rising up, your horizontal distance, your vertical distance. And then your run is how much you're going over your horizontal distance to get from point to point on the line. You need at least 2 points, 2 ordered pairs on your line to use this. The other way to find slope is this formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Basically, the change in the y coordinates, y minus y, over the change in the x coordinates, x minus x. Okay, so we need 2 points that land on the line. So let's find rise over run first using this graph. Okay, so all of these points cross at a solid corner. I could figure out exactly what the ordered pairs are for any of these points. I just need to pick 2 of them for rise over run. So find any 2 points that land on your line. Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 points right here. So I'm going to start at the lower point, and I'm going to figure out how many I'm rising, going straight up, how many I'm rising, and then how much I'm running, going straight over. So this is your rise, how much you're going up, and then how much you're going straight over to get back to another point on your line. Okay, so now in order to figure out how much you're rising and then how many you're running, you have to look at how your graph is counting. So from here to here is 15. From 0 to 15 is 15. So every line is counting by 15s. So I'm rising 15, and I'm running from here to here along the x-axis. Now I have to look at how it's counting is 1. From here to here is 1. So I went up 15 and over 1. So my rise in this case would be 15 over 1, which is 15. My slope is 15. Okay, so it works with any 2 points that land on the line. So let's say you wanted to use these 2 points right here. These 2 points right here. So let's start at the bottom. We're going to figure out how many we're rising and then how many we're running over to get to that point, from point to point. How many I'm going up and how many I'm going over. Okay, so from here to here, now again, you must look at the lines and how they're counting. So I'm at 15 and I want to rise up to 45. So from 15 to 45 is 30. I went up 30. So because every line's counting by 15, 15, 30. In this case, my rise would be 30. Now my run from here to here, along the x-axis, every line is counting by 1s. So I'm on 1 and I want to run to 3, 1, 2. I'm running 2 lines over. Every line's counting by 2s. So in this case, my rise is 30, my run is 2. So rise 30, run 2, 30 divided by 2 is 15. Okay, it works with any 2 points that land on the line. Okay, so now let's use this y minus y over x minus x. Again, you need to find 2 points that land on your line. This time you're going to use the coordinates. Okay, so we're going to pick 2 points that land on the line and we're going to use the coordinates. Okay, so how about this one? This point would be 1, 15. So 1, 15, 1 comma 15. And then let's use this point right here. This would be 2, 30, xy, 2, 30. 230. Okay, so now because every point is written xy, xy, xy. Okay, the formula says you're going to take your 2 y coordinates and you're going to subtract them. Now you decide the order. So I'm going to start with this point. If I start with this point for the y's, I have to start with this point for the x's. The y numbers are 30 and 15. So I'm going to start with 30, take away 15. 30, take away 15 is the y numbers. These are your y values. I'm starting with this one, 30, take away 15. Now, since I started with this y value to subtract the y's, I have to start with this y value to subtract the x's. So 2, the x numbers are 2 and 1. So 2, take away 1. 2, take away 1. 30 take away 15 is 15. 2 take away 1 is 1. 15 divided by 1 is 15. Okay, so again, look, no matter which formula I'm using, I'm still getting 15 as my slope. Okay, and I could use any 2 points that land on the line. So I could use this one, 575, and I could use this one, 345. So let me rewrite that, 345. Okay, so X, Y, X, Y. My 2 Y numbers are 75 and 45. So in Y minus Y over X minus X, 75, take away 45. Okay, so I'm subtracting, I'm starting with this top point. 75 take away 45. Now I'm going to do my X numbers. 5, I have to start with this top point because I started with this point for the Y's. 5 and 3 are my X numbers, so 5 take away 3. Okay, 75 take away 45. That's 30. 5 take away 3 is 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15. I keep getting 15, it's my slope. Okay, now one more thing. When your line is proportional, so proportional means when your line goes through 0, 0, one more way that you can find slope is y divided by x. The y number divided by x. So pick up any point that lands on the line and do y divided by x. Okay, so you can only use when line is proportional, when it goes through 0, 0. That's the only time that you can use y divided by x. So we can. This line is proportional. It goes through 0, 0. So pick any point that lands on the line. So like this one, y number 15 divided by the x number 1. 15 divided by 1 is 15. My slope is 15. Okay, so let's take a look at this down here. Let's try one more. And what's the slope of the line? Okay, so if I do rise over run, let's find 2 points that land on the line. I can use that one. Any point that crosses through a solid corner. I could use that one. I could use that one. I could use that one. So from here to here, let's figure out how much we're rising and how much we're running. Okay, so now look at how your lines are counting. If I rise from 0 to 3, that's rising 3. So rising 3. Okay, so I went up 3, 1, 2, 3. Now my run from here to here, so this from here to here is 1. Every line is counting by a half, and then 1. So I'm rising up 3, and then I'm running 1. 3 over 1 is 3. Okay, same thing. If you went from here to here, rise over run, straight up. So if you're at 3 and you're rising up to 9, from 3 to 9 is actually 6. You went up 6. Now over from here to here, you're at 1 and you're running 3. You're actually